it's a bad sign when a film got pushed back on its release date as many times as this film, and also had to get some reshoots done. You know what other film did that too? Dark Phoenix. We know how that dumpster fire went, don't we? Hello everyone, my name is Don't Care, my name is, and today we're going to be reviewing The New Mutants, a film that I had no interest in wanting to watch, no interest in wanting to see, but I did. So here we are. Let's talk about this film and see what the hell happened with this film. So, the story for this film focuses on these group of kids who are all in this facility. They all are mutants. They all have different powers. And they're told they can't leave because they're dangerous and they have to control their powers before they can leave. And while they're there, strange things start happening. Scary things start happening. Ooh. So they have to work together in order to figure out what's going on and get out of there without, something bad happening to them. So that's the story of the film, and that's the best I could, that I could figure out what was going on, because throughout this whole story, I was bored out of my mind. From the beginning, nothing about it got me hooked. By the time we got to the middle, I was already wanting this film to end. It wasn't until we got near the end that I actually was a little entertained, but not too much, because I was already nearly drained by that point. And I have to say, I think one of its problems is the fact that they were trying to merge horror with, the superhero genre together. They were trying to mix them together, and it didn't work very well, because at one point they tried to make it into a horror film, which they did a poor job at that, and then the other, they're trying to make it into a superhero film, and both don't go anywhere. Both are not mixing well together, and I kind of already knew it wasn't gonna, work, because especially how the trailers looked. The trailer made it look like, I don't know what the hell you're supposed to go with this, but it doesn't look that scary. It doesn't even look that good. Even when we get to some of the scary stuff, the supposedly, air quote, scary stuff, it's not done very well. It's actually kind of dumb what they did there. So yeah, it's a real shame too. And I think what hurt the story even more are the characters, how cliche the characters are, because we have one that's an a-hole, which is very typical what we've seen in other films. Their personalities are so boring. You really don't care about them, and it feels like I'm sure they gave it their best with this film. I'm sure they gave it their all, but their characters were just I really hate you guys so much. I don't care if you live or die. I don't care what happens to you guys. I don't even care about your origin or how you got these powers. I don't really care, because you guys are terrible. What even hurt even more is just a bad CGI. There was a lot of bad CGI going around. I mean, it had a decent conclusion, but it just took too long to get there, and by this point, it was so boring. Also, yeah, the trailer did ruin a lot of the film. You already know how it's all gonna go. You already know what this is gonna go, how that's gonna go. You already know who the villain is. It's not a mystery. They're trying to make it mysterious, like, ooh, who the villain could be. Could it be this person? Or could it be that person? Or maybe it's some kind of mysterious monster? No, we already know who it is. Right from the beginning, we already know who it is. So, they don't do a good job trying to keep that mysterious. We already know. It's kind of like watching an old Scooby-Doo episode. You already know who the bad guy's going to be right off the bat. And, yeah, when they're trying to make it scary too, it does not work out very well. And they really should not have tried doing that. But we're trying to be different. We're trying to be hip. We're trying to do something cool. No, you're not. You're just, don't do that ever again. So, yeah, and all this, of course, was under Fox. They were the ones who were doing this. This was before Disney even laid their hands on it, so they even didn't try. They could have probably not even released this film, but they decided, just do it. Just get this out of the way. So, yeah, I think it was a mistake to release it, but that's their choice. It's their property now. So, New Mutants. Horrible story. Didn't like any of the characters. Bad CGI. Should not try combining horror with the superhero thing if you're not good at it. So, yeah. That's it in a nutshell. Was it as bad, though, as Dark Phoenix? No. Was it as bad as Origins? No. Was it as bad as, say, Apocalypse? I think it's up there with Apocalypse, but it really isn't that as bad as the other two I mentioned here. So, yeah, I don't recommend this. Don't watch it. If you guys don't want to watch this, don't. Please don't. So, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have a different opinion about this film, or what you think of the other X-Men films, because this is supposed to be an X-Men film, it's not. So, guys have a different opinion about this, leave in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Hit the subscribe button, check my Facebook page, check my Twitter page. And subscribe to the channel, keep up to date with my videos. And I'll see you next time. Give you more love, more entertainment. So until then, guys, take care, be safe, love you all. And goodbye.